Oh, Mr. Sundin, Mr. Sundin, click, 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 Mr. Sundin. Yes, you. Mr. Sundin, it has been rumored that you will be traded by the end of the season. Is there a particular team you would like to go to? Listen, I have said over and over again, I want to finish my career as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Okay? Any other questions? Oh, what if you were to be traded away and once your contract expires, you sign with the Leafs again in the off season? Well, oh hey Mets. Oh, hey former Oiler Ryan Smith. How are you? Would you like me to get you away from these guys? Yes, I would. Hey, at least the Leafs won, right? I'm so tired of all those trade rumors. Leafs 5-4 over the Canes yesterday. And you figure I'd be in one of those happy moods where I'm just going to praise everybody. Well, I'm going to praise a couple people. Then on to the scoldings. Strawman? Well, this should pretty much tell you what I thought about Strawman last night. Can you read it? Oh, it sucks. It says Strawman equals what the... Way to go! Strawman's doing great. Didn't look so good earlier in his career. And by that I mean several weeks ago. But, yeah, Strawman looking great. He almost oared it. By the way, I'd like to coin that phrase. Oared it, meaning a defenseman going end-to-end and scoring. He didn't score, but I'll settle for the post. Anyway. Toskala. I like that. Getting in Brind'Amour's face at the end of the game. Brind'Amour's like, I'm just going to go into crease. Toskala's like, no, with your funny face. Get out. You can't just be on my crease like that. Okay. And, Brind'Amour did get his payback to make it 5-4 instead of 5-3. But now on to the scoldings. Very funny, interesting, weird story yesterday. Well, I didn't end class till 9, which kind of sucked. And I was in a store, and I heard over the radio in the store that it was 3-2 Leafs at the end of the second. And I go, great, that's awesome, sounds cool. So I walk down to Union Station. Takes me, I don't know, 15 minutes, something like that. And it's close to the end of the third period. I know if the game's not over by this point, it's close to over. And I get to where the ACC exit is, and people are leaving by the hundreds. Fans are just flooding out of the building. A lot of them look pissed for some reason. And I'm walking past these people going, oh, they blew it again. I knew it. I was like, what's the score? It's got to be like 5-2 Canes or something. I get in there, I talk to some guy. He's like, oh yeah, there's 5 minutes left. I'm like, oh great, what's the score? And he says 5-3 Leafs. What? See, I kind of arrogantly pride myself as being a true Leafs fan for not always liking them, but still being loyal and all that. How can you consider yourself to be a fan of hockey, leaving any game early, let alone a game you're winning? It was 5-3. We haven't won what was it, like 6 games? And you're going to walk away from that? Guys, and sure enough, suits. All of them, most of them, anyway. Like the guys with like the little kids, they want to take them home to bed. I understand. But, and I don't go by the excuse, well, maybe they had to catch a train. I got on the same train as them, and I watched the end of the game on the TVs outside, so whatever. It's kind of sad that I can't get tickets, because I'd actually stay. Just saying. And Richard Petty, you're, well, put it this way, I'm just going to call you Dick Petty from now on. So Dick Petty is a interesting individual. What he's been doing to John Ferguson is, let's go with bastard worthy, because no matter how bad of a job one can claim John Ferguson has done. What Petty's doing is just not right. Imagine you're working at your job, and your boss announces, for some reason on a megaphone, right outside where you work, "I am actively looking for somebody else to fill this guy's job." How shitty would that be? And Ferguson, he did interviews and stuff, like one-on-one, which you'd never really see him do anyway. And he's really troopering it through this. And if I'm ever going to praise John Ferguson, it's now. So praise. Way to go, John, for sticking it out through Richard Petty's dicketry. And I had a newspaper that I wanted to end off with, but I can't seem to find it. Anyway, well, I'll just say what I remember. No, here it is. Alright. Toronto Star from a few days ago, January 9th. What's Sundin worth? And they have all the experts say what they would trade Sundin for. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe there's 6 recommendations. Yep. And they can be classified as stupid, stupid, reasonable, stupid, 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 stupid. They're all dumb. No one knows what he's going to be traded for. No one knows if he's going to be traded. The next person who says he's going to get traded to Anaheim is going to get curb stomped. He's not. So stop. Go Leafs go! Win another one. You'll be on a winning streak.